Smackdown, you're fired. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. We know that Friday Night Smackdown will need to find a new home after 2024, and we now know the official reasoning, as Fox say WWE did not live up to their end of the bargain. So yes, Fox, WWE after 2024 will not be happening. There was lots of speculation as to why they were going their separate ways, even though I think it's been pretty clear for a long time. Fox were paying WWE a shitload of money, and WWE were not delivering what they promised. They weren't bringing the high ratings that Fox thought the brand would initially do when they gave them that big bumper 5-year deal. So on the first quarter of the 2024 Fox earnings conference call, Fox CEO Lachlan Murdoch explained why they didn't renew WWE. Now, there is a massive statement on this, however, I'm not going to read the entire thing. I'll basically just give a paragraph that exactly sums up why it's not being renewed. So here we go. This part sums it up at best. Lachlan Murdoch said, quote, "We were not hitting the advertising numbers due to the audience of the WWE to return for our return on investment to be above the levels that we would accept. But also, we didn't attribute enough significant retransmission revenue to the WWE either." End of quote. So like I said, there is a big statement, but we're just going to look at this for now. So he says, "We're not hitting the advertising numbers due to the audience of the WWE to make a return on our investment." So what that basically means is the WWE numbers were not high enough when they were running advertisements, not enough people were seeing them, and they could not make any money on their investment. There was no returns, there was no profit, there was no point of them paying big money to WWE because they simply were not getting enough viewers to make it worth Fox's while. Now, WWE did say at the start of this deal that they would be getting above 3 million. They'd be hitting the 3 million mark on SmackDown every Friday night. And I did go through the numbers, and I believe SmackDown, since this Fox deal was a thing, I think they've hit 3 million 3 times. They hit it on the first Fox where The Rock was there. They hit it on one pretty close to Christmas when I believe there may have been the likes of the Tyson Fury. I'm not too sure Tyson Fury, or was it Ronda Rousey or Brock Lesnar, but they had some big stars on that one. And then I believe there was a special show, like an anniversary show, where they also hit 3 million. But we're talking 4 years now. It's been 4 years, and WWE were promising Fox 3 million every single week, and they've hit it 3 times in 4 years. So that is what, 52 times 4. That's 208 weeks of television, and WWE only held up their end of the bargain 3 times. That is shocking. And people will say, wrestling ratings don't matter. Ratings don't matter. Nobody watches TV anymore. Bullshit. Absolute bullshit. If wrestling ratings didn't matter, then wrestling wouldn't be on TV. If the ratings didn't matter, companies, TV productions, broadcasters like Fox, like USA Network, if ratings didn't matter, they wouldn't pay. They would not pay to have shows on their network if the ratings didn't matter. Of course the ratings matter, but people are dumb. People will just try and pretend that wrestling in 2023 is great, because even though the ratings suck, they will try and downplay the importance. The ratings are still important. That's how these broadcasters make their money back, through advertisements. If there's nobody watching the show, there's nobody to advertise to. It really is that simple. But for some reason, some people can't comprehend that, and I don't know why. But yeah, it's a no-brainer for me. Fox paying a shitload of money, and it just wasn't worth it. Now, I believe they are going back to USA, and I think Fox is got a higher audience level than the USA. So SmackDown at the moment currently I would say on average does around 2.2 million viewers. That's going to dip under 2 million big time. I would say we could see, with SmackDown leaving Fox, I don't think SmackDown's going to go as low as Raw. I think the Raw ratings are pretty poor at the moment, but I would expect SmackDown to dip quite a bit. I think they could lose about 400,000 viewers, maybe 500,000 viewers, and I would put them around the 1.7, 1.8 average. That's what I think they'll be hitting once they move to a different broadcaster. But look, we'll wait and see. I think it's a no-brainer that Fox decided to can them, and you know that's the consequence, guys, for not having good wrestling. That it's as simple as that. You deliver shit shows, the ratings will be shit, and the broadcasters will decide that you're not worthy of being paid that sort of money, and they will can you. It's as simple as that. And I'm sure AEW will be next. I actually think AEW, Tony Khan, I think he is paying the broadcaster to be on TV, because it just doesn't make any sense how low those ratings have been at times, and there's been no complaints from the network. You never hear any news about TBS or TNT being upset with AEW. That makes no sense whatsoever. So yeah, you've got to wonder what the deal is behind the rating. I mean, behind the deal. What is the money financially? What is the contract with AEW and their broadcaster? I think Tony Khan, with the billions that he's worth, could be paying to be on TV, because I don't think TNT/TBS would be paying AEW, considering the low numbers that they constantly do. Anyway, guys, that's it. Been Fog Wrestling. Catch you in the next one. Let me know your thoughts down below, and peace.